Well, hello friends. Our reading today is Psalm 139 to 143. And I'm going to focus on chapter 139 today because in this chapter we see three of the major attributes of God. The first one is his omniscience. Now what that means is that he's all-knowing. For it says here, you know me when I sit down and when I rise up. You discern my thoughts from afar. You search out my paths and my lying down and are acquainted with all of my ways. And so I want to say, friends, God knows everything. He knows what you're thinking. He knows where you're going. He knows where you've been. He knows everything. So the omniscience of God is found here in this chapter. We also see the omnipresence of God. That means he's everywhere. For beginning in verse 7, where shall I go from your spirit? Or where shall I flee from your presence? If I ascend to heaven, you're there. If I make my bed in Sheol, you're there. And so we see that no matter where you go, God is there. From the highest mountain to the lowest valley, you can go in a submarine to the bottom of the sea and he's there. You can get on a spaceship and he is there, my friends. So we see the omniscience of God, the all-knowing of God. And we also see the presence of God, the all-presence, the omnipresence. But then finally we see the omnipotence of God. This is the all-powerful God. For we see in verse number 13, we see his creative power. For you formed me in my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, my friends. I want to say, first of all, it's an example of his great creation, you and I, and how he formed us in our mother's womb. I want to say that in our culture today, there's a lot of people that are destroying the unborn, abortions, but God formed us. He made us, so we're actually destroying God's creation. So I want to just encourage you to understand the omniscience of God, his all-knowingness, and how he knows everything, and his omnipresence, he's everywhere, and his omnipotence, that he is all-powerful. No matter what kind of disease you have, no matter what kind of problems you have, he is able to help you and to give you victory over your physical, your emotional, your relational issues because of his power. Well, God bless you. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.